This is the epicenter of audio frequency entertainment.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Can't get enough of it.
Oh, yeah. You guys are the best.
Heffron and Reap.
I love you, love you, love you.
The Heffron and Reap Show.
Alrighty, live, lock it in and rip the knob off. You're listening to the number one show on the planet. Heffron, and normally that's how we start the show, with a little Heffron and Reap audio frequency entertainment thing. But it's just me right now. Hi, everybody. John Reap here. Half of Heffron and Reap. And I just want to remind you guys that we are ranked number one according to the World Podcasting Federation. Go to worldpodcastingfederation.com. You'll see for yourself. We're number one. What's up, Rickster? We're going live. I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You're listening to the Heffron and Reap Show. John Heffron may or may not be joining us. He's on the road. He is in Nashville at Zany's Comedy Club right now, and I'm hoping that he could join us via Zoom from his phone in the green room from Zany's in Nashville, because you never know who's up in that green room. A lot of funny comedians live in Nashville. Heffron's there right now. You got your Nate Bargatze. You got your Theo Vaughn. You got your Dusty Slay. They all live there. Reno Collier. Who knows who's in the green room right now? But hopefully we're going to find out. And I'm looking at the comments. I'm going to give a shout out to a brand new Patreon supporter. He goes by the name of Bob Haynes. That's for you, Bob Haynes. Thank you for being a supporter of the Heffron and Reap Show. If you want to be a supporter, you can do that. Go to heffronandreap.com and click on the support page and become a Patreon supporter and help us keep the lights on here. Maybe get me a new shirt. You might be wondering, why is John not wearing a shirt? And what's going on? Oh, Mike Tween says he wears Hanes. That's great. I'm not sure if Bob Haynes has anything to do with the Hanes underwear company. I believe it's spelled differently. But Bob, if I were you, I would totally tell the ladies that, no matter where I went. Hello, Mike Tween. Hello, Gene. Hello, Drew. Hello, Shane. Hello, Bob. And everybody watching us right now. We're live. Something that I've been doing on the Country-ish podcast that I want to do it here as well, because I want to give both my podcasts the equal amount of love. It's hard to do. But what I'd like you to do, if you're watching me live right now, there should be a button down here somewhere that says share on it. It's a little share button. If you click the share button, let's see how many people we can get up in this live podcast at one time. You know what I mean? Hit the share button, share it with somebody else. Let's grow the podcast. All right. The more people, the better. And John Heffron is just now joining us live from Zany's in Nashville. How are you, buddy?
Hey, John Reap, I would like to say the temperature right now is about 65 degrees. We're going to switch a little bit later tonight, probably get down into the 62s. There's a small chance of rain accumulating tomorrow afternoon, but this weekend it's going to look good for everybody. It's a light sweater weekend. Back to you, John.
All right, that is. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. So,
yeah, go ahead, buddy.
You want to guess the comedian that's behind me?
Kathleen Madigan.
There we go. Yeah. So I have a set here tonight in 10 minutes for. Supposed to work on a Tonight Show thing, and I'm going to bail on it. Do you ever do that when you think you have a set and it's worked, and then you look at the crowd and go, "This is not going to be a thing."
Whoa.
That's what I'm doing right now. I literally, because you're so used to performing in front of your own crowd, you know, that then you get there and I look the crowd. I'm literally going to joke about my old house, and everybody in there wants to hear about bitching about your roommate that you live with because everybody's 20.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? But it's a great lineup. Josh Wolf is on the show. Steve Byrne, Angela Johnson's in there.
Wow.
There's some monsters in there. Out of respect to them, I don't want to walk in the green room or be kind of a douche. But yeah. Listen,
all right, do me a favor.
John, well, I know the deal though, but listen, if you're not into Joshua, you should just tell him. I mean, when listen, John Reed,
Whoa! I know what you're doing.
I heard what you were saying about me, man.
Is that Josh Wolf? Dude, I love your TV hat, buddy.
Well, hold on, I'm gonna go speaker. Hold on, I'm gonna go up on stage. By the way, nice to see you.
Oh, good to see you.
I haven't seen you since.
I know.
Yeah, so we both have COVID now because we got close.
But my question is about why you're not wearing a shirt.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of. I thought it'd be sexy. Like I wanted to. Someone told me this. I would look good with this jacket and no shirt. And I'm just now realizing that the lining of the jacket is the same color as my skin, and you can't tell any difference.
I mean, if he's gonna tease us with skin,
yeah. Well, we'll get it later. You're actually, I think, on stage.
I'm on stage right
now. Yeah.
Josh Wolf, everybody.
Josh Wolf, everybody. So, dude, sorry I didn't hit you up and say I was gonna be here, but I don't know how to go back to Bluetooth. But anyway.
No, you're good.
You think you'll be able to go on without me this show?
Well, I would say this. Not maybe don't do the set for the Tonight Show. Maybe go in there and just show some John Heffron face and get it out there and tell everybody to listen to the Heffron and Reap show. Just do 10 minutes of how we have the #1 podcast on the World Podcasting Federation.
I'll do that. Yeah, I kind of think I should just go in, bring the heat a little. Then Tuesday when I'm here, then I start working on it. Then Thursday when I'm headlining, then I kind of do it.
I know what you're saying though about Yeah, go ahead.
New Ann Arbor dates for me, April 2nd through 3rd for the Michigan peeps. That just happened, by the way. But yeah, so I have the whole set down, and I don't. So I'm kind of nervous. I got to go run it, or I would talk to you, but I don't want to eat it in front of all these powerhouse people.
Well, don't eat it. Don't do the set. Do something different. Just go slay it for 7 minutes, and then talk about the podcast. And when you're done, maybe Zoom me again, unless you want to stay focused and working on the. Look, you got a network.
No, I can't.
You're there. There's a lot of comedians.
Oh yeah, I'll jump back in after I go up because I think I'm supposed to introduce somebody, and I don't know. I'm just gonna say your name. I'm just gonna say John Reap, and bring you. Yeah,
do that, and I'd like to talk to you about the Grammys. And I'd like to talk to you about Bill Burr at the Grammys. I don't know if you saw it, but he's catching some heat right now. We'll talk about that stuff and St. Patrick's Day. Go do your thing, Mr. Heffron, and come back. We'll be right here, okay? All right, everybody. That's John Heffron coming in hot and Zany's in Nashville. And I do get his point. Anytime that you have been asked to do a TV set, I'm talking for a Tonight Show, any kind of late night talk show. Even though I've not done one, I have prepared sets and auditioned for those. They want the 5 minutes or 7 minutes that they want. They don't want you deviating from the approved set that John has probably already worked out and he's ready to perform. So when you do it, when you're practicing it, you're not at liberty to take tangents and then, go off on an improv or go off on somebody who, said something, or maybe, a waitress who spilled a drink. And you really got to stay on script. And it sucks doing that in front of a crowd that is not going to be receptive to that material that you have to do. So I know what he's going through, and it's not fun to have to do that. But I don't want him to waste his whole night. So what he should do, like I said, is just go up there and do 7 minutes of something. Just go up there and show your face, whatever 7 that you think will work for that crowd. And then mention the podcast, and then save that See, Kimberly thinks I'm sexy. Then save that set for another time. That's my whole point. So we'll see what happens. But I'm looking at your comments, Tina and Sean and Glenn. Copper Scott says, John, if you got, Travis Mahaffey, because he's been killing it with DB. Yes, Travis Mahaffey is my certified level 1 DDPY trainer, and he's great. Shout out Travis Mahaffey. Oh, and I'm here in a minute. Oh, that's what I should do. I got medals. I have awards. I'll show you those too. And thank you everybody for tuning in right now. I got things I could talk about. The Alan Jackson's always here if I need him. I could ask him to pop in here. We could ask him some questions. And we have St. Patrick's Day's coming up. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for the St. Patrick's Day. My throat this past weekend, I had a bad headache. I had a migraine. In fact, I had to cancel a lot of stuff. And then I've been lately getting this tickle in my throat. So I apologize if I sound weird, if I'm coughing a lot. I don't think it's a real sickness. Could be like a tiny one, but I've been doing a lot of zinc and all this stuff. Stacy says, yes, please. Brian Corley says, stay on script. Exactly. You have to stay on script when you do these things. Jeff Garver, I do believe it might be allergies. Real quick, I want to remind everybody else this weekend, Heffron was plugging his dates in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I got dates. Anybody in here in Chattanooga, Tennessee? Heffron's in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm going to be in Tennessee next weekend in Chattanooga at the Comedy Catch Comedy Club in Chattanooga. 2 shows on the 19th, 2 shows on the 20th. Come one, come all. We're going to have a blast. As always, rafters shaking, biscuits baking. How many times can you mention the podcast in one sentence? I don't know. A lot. Oh, thank you, the Alan Jackson. There's my website. If you go to johnreap.com, you can get tickets right there. Go to johnreap.com, click on tour dates or whatever, and then you can get tickets right from the website. Bob Haynes, I don't blame you. LOL, I couldn't breathe by the time that bit was done. I was dead. Thank you, Bob Haynes. Oh, I'm loving Bob Haynes' profile picture. I can't tell if that's one big mustache that curls back or if that mustache bleeds into the sideburns. But I'm digging it. Thank you, Bob Haynes. Yeah, Chattanooga, Comedy Catch, come see me. Now, real quick, the Alan Jackson, will you pop in here for a minute? May you bless us with your areas.
Hi, how you doing, John?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I'm awesome. I'm great.
There's lots we could do. We've got 45 minutes at least to kill. I've got trivia games here.
Always good with trivia. If Heffron's not here, I don't mind jumping in and playing. We also got some special guests that'll join us to play as well.
Yeah, we have Patreon supporters. See, this is one of the perks of being a Patreon supporter. From time to time, when we're man down, we'll just go to you. Like before the show, Alan sent an email out to our Patreon supporters and said, hey, we might want you guys to zoom into the show and play a trivia game. So we might do that here in a second. But the Alan Jackson, there's something in my book bag and I need to get it. And I don't want to leave an empty dead air while I'm doing this. Can you tell me what you had for lunch, please?
Oh boy. I actually didn't have lunch, so this is going to be a really short thing. I hope John's bit bag is not very far away. Oh no, it's not. It's incredibly close. That's good.
That sounds great. Delicious.
Yeah, it was. It was great.
I had a chicken salad rollo, like a chicken salad burrito. So
that's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. That's not.
Let me rewind the tape. What did you say, though? I'm curious.
I had nothing. I had no lunch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at this, dude.
What is that medal from? What is that for?
It's a
Hold
medal.
on, get a little closer. A little closer. I almost was able to read it there. First annual Smitty's Run, May 1st, 2021.
See that shamrock on the front?
Yes.
Do you notice it's 4 diamonds that's forming a shamrock.
I do see that now. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put this on because I deserve it.
But the date on it was May 1st. We're not at May 1st yet.
Nope.
So how did you get an award for something that hasn't happened yet?
It's a good question. So my DDPY guy, Travis Mahaffey, I did yoga today, by the way, did it today. He also started, there was a guy named Smitty who passed away. He was one of his dear friends. And he wanted to start a 5K in his honor. And so that COVID happened. So you can't really get together and do a real 5K. So what they do is they did a 5K virtually, and you sign up, you donate money, it goes to the cause, and then you run a 5K on your own, and you get back and you promote it. That's right, Ryan Nichols.
Hi, cool.
So that's one of the things that you get if you sign up for the Smitty's Run. You get a T-shirt and you get a medal, and I believe you just go to Rick Sanford III participated. Well, that's great. See, look, it's all about spreading love. Everybody's supporting each other, and we're having a great time.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I thought it would look good on my bare skin. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, Alan, I thought this would look cooler than it does. Me with no shirt on. You don't have to say it like that, but yes. I thought. See, the problem is this is not. This is the same color as this, and it really bleeds in, and it's not working. But I feel good. I feel good.
Do you?
I feel good. Sexy.
That's all we care about, John. That's all that matters.
So, what have you been watching on any of the streaming services? Is there anything you're digging right now?
Anything I'm digging on the streaming services?
HBO Max, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime.
Well, okay. So I was telling you right before the show. So I all I'm doing, I'm not even really watching anything because I'm just waiting. I am a big giant monster, giant animal wreaking havoc in a city type of movie guy. So I am super excited for Kong versus Godzilla. And I've basically just been saving up all of my TV watching energy for that in a week or so. So that's
how many of those have they made already?
Do you really want me to go there? Because I can totally do it.
There has been at least one new one in the last 10 years, yes?
There's been one new Kong movie, and there's been two new Godzilla ones.
Okay, but there's not been
now
a Kong
the culmination.
Yeah. Of the newer ones.
Not since I think the early 80s.
Okay.
Back in the 80s, I think there was a Kong versus Godzilla movie, but not recently.
All right. Another follow-up question.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've probably done a little research on it because you're a fan of these things. Yes. Will there be a Mothra appearance?
Actually, I think Mothra was in the last Godzilla movie.
Oh.
Which you obviously did not see.
Nice.
So, yeah, sorry.
No.
Mothra's already appeared.
Okay. So Mothra will not be in the Kong versus Godzilla because he's already showed up in one of the other ones.
But he could. That's the thing. We don't know.
He might.
We don't know.
Will there be a Mothra standalone movie?
As part of the expanded Mothra universe. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, who knows? All I know is I'm so excited. I'm so looking forward to it. So
okay,
that's all I've really got. I watched the show Servant on Apple something or another.
Yeah,
that I like a lot because it's weird and creepy, and that's about the only show I really am watching right now.
Gotcha. I do like weird and creepy. Godzilla versus. I'm still going to go back to that a little bit. Here's my problem, right?
Okay.
I went to go see Godzilla.
Oh, hold on. Just got a comment really quick. Bob, yes, I have heard that same rumor.
It's rumored.
Godzilla.
Oh,
super excited.
Let me read it for the listeners. Bob Haynes said, it is rumored that Mecha Godzilla?
Mecha Godzilla.
Mecha Godzilla.
That's the giant robot Godzilla. You've seen him before in the old black and white.
Oh, is that
movies.
the one from Intergalactic Planetary video with Beastie Boys?
I mean, that's kind of a takeoff on it, but yeah, the giant big robot Godzilla thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm super excited. I think that's going to happen.
Will they be doing the same Godzilla and the same Kong that we've seen in the last couple of movies? Or are they going to look totally different?
Nope. So those are the ones.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. I didn't know if this was a whole new tangent. At least they're going to keep it in the same. Which one has the ability of lightning?
Out of the mouth? Like,
is that Godzilla?
Shooting, yeah, Godzilla can shoot like giant blue, I don't know, beams of light or something out of his mouth.
That's where they lost me.
Which, as I described that, it doesn't really sound as cool as it looks on screen. So,
no, okay. So I went to see in the theater when it came out the Godzilla movie. Yeah, the newest Godzilla.
Right, and then there was a sequel to that one that had Mothra and all these other creatures in it too.
And I don't know, man. It's just I can't get into it. And I do like smashing cities. I like that kind of stuff. In fact, one of my favorite video games from the 80s was the video game where you would Rampage.
Oh, love Rampage.
And they had been a movie out of Rampage, did they not?
Yeah, which actually I thought was kind of fun. I didn't
that one I need to go back and watch. So that was good. That was with The Rock, right?
The Rock was in Rampage. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Well, I've been streaming lots of stuff. By the way, hit the share button. I don't know if you guys have done that yet. John Heffron's in Nashville, in case you're just joining us. He's in Nashville doing a set at Zany's. He's working on his Tonight Show set, although he's bailing on that, and he's going to do something totally different. Anyway, he said after his set, he might pop back in there. So
we're going to stay active and open for him to do that. So
let's me and you talk about a couple things.
Okay.
I put a tweet up the other night. Is it possible for you to go to my Twitter page and pull up that one tweet? Or do you want me just to say what I could just say it?
I'll get it. Give me a second. You go ahead. I'll get it.
So I was trying to watch the Grammys last night. Did anybody in here watch the Grammys last night? If so, what are your thoughts? I couldn't watch it at one sitting, so I would come back and forth and check out some of the performances here and there. But Bill Burr made an appearance. Rick Sanford III is not a fan of something. I'm not sure which one we're talking. Are you not a fan of the Grammys? Shane Flint says, no, I heard there was some controversy. Oh, the Grammys. I got you, Rick. Yes. Hey, Letha, everyone's doing just fine, Lethea. Jennifer's doing this. Hear no, see no, want no. Yeah, so apparently Bill Burr said something that people are not happy with. But here's my tweet. Because I was just thinking this. It just popped in my brain, and I put it up on Twitter. And I'll read it to you for the people who are listening. If I were Boy George, I would get the band back together and start Cancel Culture Club and sing, come on, get out of here. You gotta go. Hashtag Grammys. Because I'm wondering, has anyone thought that? I mean, you remember Culture Club, and now everyone's been saying cancel culture. I just put all three words in a row.
You put them together.
That's all I did. I am not trying to make a statement on Boy George. I'm not trying to make a statement that I think cancel culture is a good thing. I'm simply putting those three words together in a row. And then I even come up with a little jingle for it.
Did you catch any flack for your comment, or was it pretty?
One person responded to it. And I don't know if there's a way for you to see what they responded to. Oh, this lady. I'll read it for you. This lady, Sabine Danofree. And then I actually went to her page and tried to dig it to find out more about her. She wrote this. Actually, I love it when someone starts with actually, because they're about to.
It's always going to be a good response if you start with actually, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're going to totally agree with you and not.
They're totally going to support you. Be very positive about your comment. Yeah.
She says, actually, they are still together for one. Also, how old are you? 43,000 followers when he has 10 times that amount. Maybe your issue to start with. Okay. Now I don't know how
she's she's upset that, or she's trying to say that because you don't have as many followers as Boy George, that you should not be making comments about Boy George or anything. Okay.
I think, I don't know why my age has to be brought up at all.
No, that seemed kind of random to ask that question.
There's so many things wrong with this. Okay, first of all, I don't have 43,000 followers on Twitter. I have 23,000. So she gave me an extra 20,000.
Yeah.
So that's
that
where
was nice of her.
That was very kind. I didn't correct her because I just, I don't have an issue, like I said, with Boy George at all. I mean, I could probably sing every word to every song that Culture Club had in the 80s because that's all they played. Do you really want to hurt? That's how I should have responded. Are you really trying to make me cry?
Yeah.
So I love this kind of stuff because I think it's ridiculous because, she doesn't know me. She's not getting my sense of humor. She's not getting it. Oh, go back to it. I want to read something else. Yeah.
Sorry.
If you don't mind.
No, I can do it. Mm-hmm.
Because then I said, I did respond to her. And my response was, yes, I'm aware they're still together, but I think they should start calling themselves Cancel Culture Club and cash in on all the hype. If not, they're leaving money on the table. I'm 48, and I really don't have an issue either way. She's yet to respond to that one. Stephanie Thompson, that's usually my response is, seems like she'd be fun at parties. Sometimes I'll say, you sound like a ball to be around. But if Alan, if you could click on her Twitter page, sure. I can give you my theory on why she's not getting it. MSC translations, British, English to French, recruitment/learning and development charity sector. She's from the UK/France. So I think maybe her English isn't that great. And she's not getting the nuance of what I'm trying to do. Plus, she doesn't know where I'm coming from. I have a theory as to that. Sometimes people in other countries who don't understand the nuances of words and humor, it gets lost in translation. And I think that's kind of what happened here. That's my theory.
Could be.
Yeah. So no harm, no foul, Sabine D'Onofrio. But you only have 107 followers. Boom. Okay. Winning. So I thought that was just a fun little tweet. You know what I mean? All right, let's look at some comments.
You mentioned the Grammys. Do you want to talk about the Grammys when Heffron gets back on, or?
Yeah, we'll see what he thinks. I did tease it. I'll save it for him. But in the meantime, maybe we should play some trivia.
I think so. We've got two Patreons right now in the room.
Oh, okay. Now, how
happy would be very happy to join in, I'm sure.
Okay, let's get them both in here. Let's do one first. Get one first. I'll talk to them. And then we'll get the other one in here. I'll talk to them. Then we'll play the game with both of them. Do you want to play with them?
Sure. I'll play.
Okay. So I'll be the host, and it'll be you versus the two other guests, Patreon supporters, and the winner will be the winner.
The winner's gonna be the winner.
The winner will be victorious.
Well, let me bring in the first one that joined us here. So
you
know this gentleman.
Who do we have? Yeah, my buddy, my pal, my amigo, Rickster. How are you, Rick Sanford III?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for being a Patreon supporter, and thank you for doing that special project for me.
All right, it's getting worked on, and I got your feedback, so we're moving forward.
All right, perfect. So
this is a secret, top secret project, right? We're not telling anything about it until it's done, right?
What project?
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know what you're talking about.
We could tease it if you'd like. Rick, are you cool with me giving a little teaser?
Yeah, go ahead and knock yourself out.
Okay, so when we do country-ish, you'll see behind my co-host, whether it be Sebastian or Stamos, behind them is a painting. And it was done by my high school art teacher named Randy Bell. And I told him one time, I think it'd be a good idea if we could recreate the Hollywood sign. You know, the famous Hollywood sign that's in Hollywood with the big letters that's on the mountain in Los Angeles, Hollywood. Well, I thought, like, if we made a painting of that, but instead of it saying Hollywood, it just said Hickory. That kind of represents me a little bit. And then I told Rick the reverse of that would be if Hollywood came to Hickory. Because in that painting, it's like Hickory came to Hollywood and took it over. And this one, I'm thinking, what if a water tower, an old nasty water tower, right in the middle of nowhere?
Hickory's water tower is really not that nasty, but
this is true. But I'm going with the Hick theme on it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I bet you we
sure
could find a nasty one. I bet you we could find a nasty one in Hickory somewhere.
The city of Hickory still provides my water and sewer service at my house. I just want to make it very clear: your water tower is fine.
They actually have a very nice water tower, and it is like shiny and sparkly, and it's gigantic, and they're doing a great job. Okay, you're covered, Alan.
Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So let's say there's another town in Tennessee with the word Hickory in it, right? This is for them. But on the water tower, instead of it saying Hickory or, town of Hickory, it says Hollywood, and it's a neon sign, like
That's
to
awesome.
represent Hollywood. So Rick Sanford III is working on this project as we speak. Well, not as we speak, but in his spare time. So thank you, Rick, for doing that, buddy.
No problem. I'm actually looking forward to seeing how it's going to come out. I'm excited now.
Rick is a very talented artist. Rick, I still need to follow up with you. I know it's only been a few months. I mean, just what's a few months here or there, but still, he's a great artist. I love seeing all the artwork he puts up on his page. So
yeah. Hey, Rick, I'm coming to Virginia soon.
That's not where, like South Virginia, Middle Virginia, North Virginia, where?
Well, it just sort of got added to my tour dates. I don't know if it's even on the website yet, but let me go look. If I go to johnreap.com, and I think my web guy just put it up there, and I click on tour dates. Richmond, Virginia, the Funny Bone in Richmond, Virginia. How far is that from you?
47 minutes.
I'm going to be there December 3rd and 4th. Very soon.
Put it on your calendar.
Yeah.
All
Save
right,
the date. I don't even think you can buy tickets yet.
Oh, not even nowhere near in advance this far with them.
But look, I plan on me and you hanging out when I'm there.
Cool. Looking forward to it.
So let's do something. Put that in your calendar and just save those dates.
Will do.
Okay. That's Rick Sanford III, everybody. And thank you, Rick. Stay tuned. Let's bring the other person in here and get to know them, and then we'll all play trivia against each other, okay?
Okay, bringing him in here. We got a fourth one in there. There you go.
Oh!
Shane
Flint, as I live and breathe. Look at him with his bragging wall behind him. Oh, I like your bragging wall, buddy. Look at all those medals. I only got this one, and I haven't even done anything yet.
Hey, that's the way to get them. You don't have to work for them, right?
Now, Shane, you're not in Virginia, are you?
Yeah, I'm about 47 minutes from the Funny Bone.
This is amazing. Shane and Rickster both zooming in, both in the state of Virginia, both coming to my shows, whether they know it or not, December 3rd and 4th in Richmond, Virginia. This is great. I mean, I really feel that Virginia is the state for lovers, and you guys are showing me a lot of love right now. I really appreciate it.
You bet.
All righty. Now let's get to it. Let's see which one of you knows your 80s trivia better. And you're going to be playing against the Alan Jackson as well.
This is going to be tough.
Now, you guys know how to do this. You basically buzz in by saying your name. So as soon as you know the answer, shout your name. And the first one that I hear will get to answer the question. If you get it right, that's a point. If you get it wrong, the next person to buzz in gets to try and answer. And thusly, does this make sense?
Yes.
All right.
We're following along.
I'm going to let you guys choose a category. Do we want film, music, television, sports, or tech? Let me go with the reigning champion, the Alan Jackson. I'll let you pick first.
Ooh, Let's do film. That's my
film. It is.
Yep, my thing.
Okay, everybody. As soon as you know it, even if I don't finish the question, shout your name. Here we go. In what film does Robin Williams say 10,000 years in a bottle can give you such a
Alan.
Alan?
That's Aladdin.
Aladdin is right. The Alan Jackson 1 point. Shane and Rickster goose eggs.
Wow.
He's coming out strong, fellas.
He is.
I've taken a few weeks off. I've had time to rest, gotten a lot of sleep in between shows, and feeling good. I used that extra hour of no, we lost an hour in daylight savings time. That's right. Never mind.
We all lost an hour. Somehow Alan has gained an hour. Rick,
I found one. I used it.
Rick had a funny comment about daylight savings time I saw on either Twitter or Facebook. Right. What can you tell us what that was, Rick?
Only in America would you believe that taking a foot off the end of a blanket and sewing it to the other end would make it a longer blanket.
Right.
That's kind of what daylight savings time is, right? It's like a big trick on ourselves, like a mind trick.
Yeah.
Do you guys know it started because of farming? Am I correct?
It started because of the PGA.
The
Really?
Pro Golfers Association?
They lobbied Congress because they wanted more daylight hours to play golf.
No way. Is this true?
Yeah.
There's some truth to it. Absolutely. Yeah.
The PGA?
Yeah.
We have to deal with this twice a year because of golfers.
I don't even like golf. If that's the reason I'm more upset. Because I could deal with it being for farmers because we need to eat. Golf. I don't know
Gotta
about
play
that
golf.
Nah, do we?
No.
A lot of people love golf. I've dabbled. I can't do it. Rick, you play golf?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I wish I was good. I don't like it because I ain't good at it. If I was good, I'd like it.
Yeah. See, that's my problem too. Is I'm too competitive, and if I really got into it, I would spend way too much money and way too much time on golf, and I know I don't need to be doing that. So
no, this is true.
Golf,
and by the way, I gotta. Oh, go ahead, Shane. I cut you off.
The golf rabbit hole is deep and expensive.
Yeah,
that's what I'm worried about.
Friends that are addicted, and it's not cool. But let me say this: I don't mind. And I know I sounded like I did, but I don't mind daylight savings time. I kind of like looking forward to there being this different hour. Like when we get an hour, I'm like, cool. The bars will stay open till 3 a.m. And then when we lose an hour, I'm like, oh, cool. It'll be daylight longer. It's like, you know how the seasons, you look forward to the seasons? Like here in North Carolina and in Virginia, we get all 4 seasons.
Right.
In California, it's just 2 seasons. And it's only hot and dry or a little bit of rain. And the rain is just 2 months out of 12. So having seasons is fun. I like looking forward to it. And having daylight savings time, I kind of like it. I might be in the minority here, but I kind of do.
I think you are in the minority because everybody I'm reading comments is like they want to get rid of daylight savings time.
Yeah. I know. I get it. I understand most people don't like it. So, all right, let's continue with the game. It is Alan 1, Patreon supporters 0. All right, this one's music. And like I said, buzz in with your name. By what name were the duo Annie Lennox and David A. Stewart better known as during the 80s? I heard Rick Sanford. Go ahead, buddy.
The Eurythmics.
That's right. Shane, is that what you had?
Yeah.
I heard Rick first. Rick first. Okay, here we go. 1-1-0. Shane, you better step up, buddy.
Yeah, I got you.
Maybe this will be your hope you're good at television. That's the next category. What animated TV show featured characters voiced by Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill?
Rick
Rick knows it.
That would be Batman the Animated Series.
Boom! Oh, taking the lead with the comic book stuff. I knew. So that's Rick's thing. I've seen some of your drawings, buddy. Okay. Let's finish this card out. Two more. We got sports and tech. I'm going to go sports next. Which country dominated cricket in the early 90s? And I have. Oh, okay. Shane.
Australia.
Oh, I was gonna give you multiple choices. Rick didn't even need it.
Nice job, Shane.
He's right. It's Australia.
It was Shane. It was Shane.
Shane. Sorry, Shane. So it is now 1-1-2. Right?
Rick's got 2. I've got 1. Shane's got 1.
Yep. Rick has 2. Oh, that's right. So it's 1-2-2. Oh. Do we want to go best out of 5 or best out of 3? Because I don't know, Alan. What are you thinking? First 1 to 3.
First 1 to 3. Okay.
When I say best out of 3, I meant the best out of you 3 to win the game.
Oh, right. Got it.
No.
Yeah, first one to 3 is good.
First 1 to 3. Okay, then.
So Rick's one away. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this could be for the win, unless Alan gets this one right. All right, here we go. What tabloid talk show fostered shouting and violence on stage to create success?
Alan.
Okay.
I heard Alan. I'm not joking. I heard Rowland. So I'm gonna go with Alan.
I said Alan, but you sure you heard me first? Just want to make sure.
I heard
cool.
Alan first.
All right, it's Jerry Springer's show.
That's a tie ball game. He's exactly right. Wow. We're going to a new card. This game is getting good, and people are lighting this up in the comments section. Lethea's going, way to go, Rick. She's also trying to chime in. Ray loves it. Michael Evan Sullivan, he said Jerry Springer. He got that one right. Bob Haynes is undecided in who he wants to win. Okay, this is for the win. And
unless Shane gets it, then we're tied.
I thought you said Shane's got 2.
No. John, do you want me just to handle the scorekeeping? Would that be
I want you to rewind this call at one point so you can see that you told me Shane had 2 and Rick had 2 and you had 1.
I'm pretty sure it was Rick has 2. Shane and I both had 1. Then I just got 1, so I'm 2. Yep. Shane's got 1. Right, Alan Shane. 2. Rick 2.
Yeah,
that's what I thought, and then you corrected me.
I may have, and if I did, I apologize.
That's fine.
I don't think I did though. All
right, look, let's just read this one, and I'm going to make it hard on you, Alan, because your attitude right now. It's going to be a sports question.
That's fine. Bring on the sports. That's my worst subject. Yeah. All right. In
what year did pitcher Kerry Wood throw a 20 strikeout game? Was it, unless someone wants to chime in, there you got multiple choice here. So Kerry Wood threw a 20 strikeout game in what year? Was it 1981, 1990, or 1998? Shane.
1998.
Oh, now we got a tie game. 3-way tie. Oh, boy, it's coming down to the wire. I like this game. All righty. Now I'm going to choose music. This will be for the win. Okay. Here we go. I love this one because I would know this. Here we go. What rap duo was known for the song Jump and wearing Rick?
That would be Chris Cross.
Rick Sanford the third for the win. What are you going to do with all that cash? Well, you get no cash, but you get bragging rights. Everybody clap for Rick Sanford the third right now. He did a great job. Lethea got that one right as well. Great job. Great job, everybody. Rick, what are you going to do to celebrate?
I'm going to give me an ice cold beer out of the fridge.
Wow. What's your flavor tonight?
Probably a Guinness.
Oh, but is that because St. Patrick's Day is coming up?
No, I got 3 of them in the fridge.
Yeah, you have those anyway.
Exactly.
What do you think of Irish car bombs? Have you heard of these?
It is a. You should, if you're ever in Ireland, don't order that anywhere ever.
And please give me details as to why not.
Because of the riots in Northern Ireland, Bloody Sunday.
Yes.
Car bombs are seen in a negative connotation.
Oh, so it's legit. Like they go like, that's not funny kind of a thing.
Correct.
Right. Over here, we don't think twice. It's a drink. You chug it. You move on. Over there, thems might be fighting words is what you're saying.
Although thems is fighting words.
All right. Good to know. Have you ever had the drink Irish car bomb?
No. I'm not into mixers because it's just, they're too expensive and stupid.
It is kind of dumb.
Oh.
I will tell you.
Rick.
Well, the Irish car bomb is pretty dumb. But the last cruise that we went on, the Reeps Peeps comedy cruise, there was a guy on the boat named Tommy. And Tommy loved himself some Irish car bombs. And so when he would order one, he would order 3 or 4 or 5. And then he'd find out where me and Stamos and Sebastian were sitting and just come over there and make us do these things. And I got to tell you, I probably did on that cruise ship total, I'm going to say 10 Irish car bombs. Yeah. And not great.
One. Yeah, those are
I forgot what it is. Shane, do you know what is an Irish car bomb? What is that?
It's Jägermeister caught on fire, dropped in a beer.
See, the Jägermeister, that's the thing that kind of turned me off to it because I don't handle that well. So
yeah, I don't like black licorice, so Jägermeister is a nope.
Yeah, it kind of tastes like Dr. Pepper. Some people say has a Dr. Pepper.
It does. It's also known as a flaming Dr. Pepper because it tastes like Dr. Pepper. Yes. I will say, in terms of Jägermeister in general, it's one of them drinks where, like in college, when you hear about it, you're like, "Oh, cool, dude. We got to do that. It's got opium in it." Or what, like that was the thing, right? They said it had opium in it or something. And like Edgar Allan Poe drinks these, dude. And so not great. And then it has a bad memory in my brain because this is in college. This is before Boo Thing Jody, obviously. Had a girl over on a date. My apartment had the whole apartment to myself. I was like, "Oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to cook dinner. We're going to get romantic. We're going to watch movies, and who knows where the night will go." And so I thought it'd be funny, cool to get a bottle of Jägermeister. And so I had some Jägermeister, and I was like, "You want some?" She's like, "Oh, sure, no big deal." And she takes a drink, and then I take a drink, and we're hanging out, and we're watching TV. And before I know it, I had more than her. I knocked myself out. And in my own place. And then she just woke up and left. I mean, she just walked out. Like I was asleep. There was no sleeping on her part. She just left. And then I woke up probably like 20 minutes later going like, damn. Like I ruined it. So yeah, Jägermeister, that's like the ultimate cock block.
Bad memories. Bad memories.
I cock blocked myself. Yeah.
Yeah. You did.
Jägermeister's a cock blocker as far as I'm concerned. All right, guys.
Thanks. Get lucky.
That's right. Thank you for playing. Thank you for being a supporter. Thank you for all you do. We love Virginia. We love us some Shane, and we love us some Rick Sanford III. All right, guys.
Shane Flint, thanks for your support, dude.
You bet.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
It's a pleasure to serve. Have a good one. Thanks, guys.
You got it, guys. All right, DL and Jackson. Now it's just me and you once again. Let's read some of these comments up here.
Sure.
Lathea is saying, "I like a Rolling Rock almost frozen. Pour over a spoonful of limeade concentrate in a salted glass."
That actually sounds good.
Yeah, let me think of this. A Rolling Rock almost frozen. Okay, I got that. Pour over a spoonful limeade concentrate.
Yeah.
So that's just like lime juice.
Mhm.
I don't know what limeade is. It like Kool-Aid that's lime flavored? Limeade itself.
I think lime. It's like lime and lemonade kind of a mixture thing, I believe.
Oh, over a salted glass.
Mm-hmm. That actually sounds really good.
Does sound pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta
Good
try
call
that.
on that one. Yeah.
I gotta try that.
See, I'm not a beer guy, John. I mean, I'll drink beer, but I'm a whiskey guy, so I gotta
You are
pick
a
my drinks a little
guy.
carefully. Mm-hmm.
Now, I know that because I know you, Jack Daniels is your go-to sort of whiskey if you're out and about. It's the easiest one to order. Everyone has it.
Yeah, I'm not choosy on the whiskey, but Jack Daniels is normally the universal one you go with. You know.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on bourbon?
Yeah, I like bourbon too.
Okay.
Bourbon. Yeah.
You like bourbon over whiskey or whiskey over bourbon? There is a difference.
There is a difference? I don't
Yes.
know the difference then.
Yes. So all bourbon is whiskey, but not
Right.
all whiskeys are bourbon.
Okay.
There's an extra step that's involved with making bourbon. Don't ask me what it is. I'm sure our listeners and watchers and viewers could tell us. Someone Googled the difference as I talked to the Alan Jackson. But I went to, go ahead.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying. No.
I went to, I did a tour of the Wild Turkey Distillery in, I want to say it was either Tennessee or Kentucky. I forgot which state it was in. But they explained it then, and it was good. The Wild Turkey is, that's not known as the best bourbon. But they've got their top shelf stuff, which no one knows about because you don't think about it. It's called Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Yeah. And it was a blend of 4 different years of bourbons. And it's really strong, but you can't taste how strong it is. It's like really smooth as well. But anyway, I think bourbons are generally a little bit more sweeter than whiskeys. I think that's kind of what's going on there.
I just wasn't familiar with the one pouring over the other difference, but
it's like.
And again, I'm not terribly choosy, so whiskey sour is my drink. That's what I drink.
Whiskey
when
sour.
I drink anything, as long as it's a decent whiskey mixed in there, I'm normally fine with it.
So I'm asking on the listeners, watchers, to give us the difference between a whiskey and a bourbon. Someone Google that. Get on that and let me know as I'm talking to the Alan Jackson. I bought for St. Patrick's Day. So let's tease everyone with what we're doing for Country-ish while we're here.
Oh, we're going to do a cross-show tease promotion.
Yeah,
here.
well, because on Country-ish, we always air a little bit of Heffron and Reap. But we never really do a whole lot of Country-ish on Heffron and Reap. So what I'll do is give a little teaser of what they could expect. Okay. Tomorrow, we're going to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. And we're going to have both of my co-hosts up in here. We're going to have Stamos and Sebastian. And we're going to be wearing our green stuff. And we're going to do shots. But we're going to have a secret word. Like, you remember Pee-wee's Playhouse? He used to do a secret word. And when someone would say the secret word, everyone would just freak out and start screaming. But ours is going to be a drinking game.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to tell you what the secret word is now because I think there's a good chance that Sebastian or Stamos will know this. Will hear this.
Right.
And we'll get back to it.
They could be watching the show. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So we're going to have a secret word. And when one of them says the secret word, they got to take a shot. And I bought some Irish whiskey. So we're going to be doing some Jameson up in here.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. And your guest is actor, comedy guy, Jamie Kennedy.
Jamie Kennedy will be zooming in. I don't know where he's going to be zooming in from, but we'll have him zooming in on the show. So that'll be fun.
That is tomorrow night, Tuesday night, 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Right.
On Facebook, YouTube, Twitter.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And also I've got tons. Look at this, dude. I don't know what happened. 12 Screen Actors Guild residual checks. And for those of you who don't know what we do, kind of like a drunk history. Yes, Tina, kind of like a drunk history. The only difference I know of would be charred oak barrels. I'm trying to read these comments about, So, yes, thank you, Tina. That's correct. We're going to do a drunk history. I think, rare breed wild turkey is awesome, says Shane Flint. It is, isn't it, Shane? No one's giving me a real definition of what.
Here we go. This is looking pretty specific here.
This is by Ken Bow or Bow. For a whiskey to call itself bourbon, it's mash. The mixture of grains from which the product is distilled must contain at least 51% corn. Thank you, Ken. All right. I'm not going to question that. I'm sure he's correct. But anyway, we're going to be playing the Screen Actors Guild residual check tomorrow on Country-ish, and we want you to call into the show, and the person with the closest guess to the actual amount of my Screen Actors Guild check wins the check. And in fact, last time, Rick Sanford III won.
Yeah, so Rick's kind of just
Rick is on a roll
all over. He's winning all over the place right now.
He's Rick rolling.
He's Rick rolling with the winning.
You know what Rick rolling is? It's a thing, Alan. Have you heard of this?
Yeah,
it's an internet thing.
It's the whole Rick Astley thing.
Never gonna give you up.
Yeah.
Never gonna.
Well, you send a link to somebody and say, "Hey, check this out," and then when they click the link, it goes to that music video, right?
Yeah. Isn't it funny how that idea went from Rick rolling to this very large man sitting on a bed with his dong out? Have you seen that one?
Whoa. Okay, you lost me there.
Okay.
How did we get there?
I don't know how we got there, but this is what happened was when you were trying to trick somebody into something like, here's the video I want you to watch. And then they say, never mind, it's actually this. And it was Rick singing Never Gonna Give You Up.
Right. So familiar with that.
That was a thing.
Okay.
And that switched. And I'm going to try and describe this image without sounding too graphic. Instead of the joke being Rick dancing and singing, the joke was a very large African-American man sitting with his wang out, and it was gigantic wang. And you were forced to look at it because you weren't thinking, oh, that's not what I thought I was going to see. Just as the Rick roll was happening. I know a lot of people who are watching this know what I'm talking about. Alan, I'm surprised you haven't heard of this.
No, this is completely news to me. I did not know Rick rolling.
Well, I'm not saying it's Rick rolling. I'm just saying the idea of
sending people a random link to follow.
Yeah.
I got
turned into that.
I did not know that.
Oh,
I have not been one of the recipients of such said link. Yeah,
it's great. So that I don't have it on that tangent, but congratulations to Rick Sanford III. But we have residual checks, and we're going to play that game tomorrow live on the Country-ish podcast show right here. So make a guess. And with that being said, the Alan Jackson, I mean, we've done an hour, and I don't know if there's any sign of Heffron coming back up in here.
I have not seen him pop into the waiting room, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, here, check out this comment by Michael Evan Sullivan, talking about what I was just talking about. He says, "I think Vice did a story about that guy, and his grandma found it first."
Ooh,
yikes!
That's so good. Yikes!
Right? Yeah, but I'm not making this stuff up. Michael Evan Sullivan knows what I'm talking about because I've accidentally, clicked on something before. I'm like, oh, I don't want to see that. You know what I mean?
See, for the longest time, back when internet was still fairly getting, building up, it was still fairly new. The first things I remember was people would send you links to watch a video, and you watch it, and then like something scary would happen, or somebody would jump out or scare you, or whatever. So that kind of idea.
Yeah, it was like
I generally just don't click links. I don't click any links.
Yeah. If you want to go find something, you'll just go find it on your own.
Yes, Papa Jake, Derek, Castor, the Chattahoochee. I was out on the Chattahoochee way too long, and this is what happens when you do that.
Wow, the Chattahoochee has really done a number on Alan Jackson. Well, look, I think it's done a number. He's tan. He looks better. I think it's improved him.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, that's what he
Very
means.
nice.
A number is a good number.
A good number.
Yeah.
It's a positive number.
Positive number, not a negative number.
Yeah. Well, then, thank you.
Yes. I always look on the bright side of things. Samantha Dawn Kingston, yes. Asses was. I'm not sure what that means. Tour dates, johnreap.com. Yes, assess was. Asses was. I don't know what she means by that.
I'm sure she'll clarify.
Yeah. Do you want to play? Do you want to do one more round of this and see if we give John Heffron time to pop in, or should we
give me a couple more? Let's do a couple more questions. We'll give him another 5 or 6 minutes and see if he joins us or not.
And we could.
I'd hate to not have him circle back with us.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I could text him outside of this and see if he's still thinking about coming back on. But I know how these things go because if he's at Zany's and there's tons of comedians and they're doing shows, everyone's going to go along. Everyone's probably having a good time. Everyone's catching up. There's a chance he won't join us. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, John, how about we do this? How about I walk in there real quick and get the cards and let me ask you questions?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can do that.
We do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, Samantha Dawn Kingston, clarify yourself. Samantha Dawn Kingston was replying to my comment about Heffron. Oh, yes. So Heffron should be shirtless next episode. That's what you're saying. I got you. There you go, my friend. I got some right here. There's the Alan Jackson, everybody. But yes, heffronandreap.com. Click on Patreon. Become a supporter. We do these for $0 and we don't get paid and we don't have any ads. This is an ad-free show. As you can see, we have no commercials other than us promoting ourselves and our stand-up.
And even the word show is very loosely interpreted.
Right. We like to get out here and talk to each other with you watching us and see what happens. Jennifer Cougar Tony says, I'm not so sure about that. Now, I don't know. I know that's not Cougar, but I'm sure you've been called Cougar many times, Jennifer, because the middle name looks like Cougar. Kogar. Yeah. I agree with you. I don't need to see a shirtless John Heffron, but that's okay. You don't need to see shirtless me. I'm actually very hot, by the way. It's very warm in here because of the jacket. Booth ain't got me this jacket, by the way. I fell for one of those Facebook ads. I saw this shirt on a Facebook ad, and I thought, that looks cool. I want that. And then I told Boothing to get that for me for Christmas. And here we have it.
All right, John. You want me to fire away some questions?
Yeah. Ask me something.
All right. Well, just you pick a category.
Okay. I will pick TV. Okay, this is a good one. This is 80s, 90s trivia, just a reminder. What was the name of Inspector Gadget's dog? Ooh, is there a multiple choice on this? I'm going to take it to private
No,
chat.
there is not.
Don't see the comments.
Okay, yeah, go to private chat. Don't see the comments. Guys, don't put the answer up. Well, you guys can go ahead and put the answer up there. John's not looking at the public comments. So
he'd say, go gadget thingamajigger, go gadget this, and that would happen. And I want to say the dog was like a techie name. It was something sci-fi techie. Probably.
Close. It was I'll give you a hint. It was a body part.
A body part. The dog's name is part of a body.
Something you would find inside a body.
Is it a bone?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Does it have anything to do with an organ?
I think this is considered an organ. Gosh, I'm no good at biology.
Okay.
Maybe.
The dog's name was Liver.
Yeah, it was liver. You got it. Good job.
I knew it. What's the dog's name?
God, you're so good. It's Brain.
Oh, Brain. I should have known that. And that is an organ.
Is a brain an organ? Is the brain considered an organ?
Like one of the most important ones.
All right.
Actually, it's the important one because the brain controls the heart. So the brain trumps the heart. So it goes brain, heart, and then probably skin. Skin's an organ. Okay, the skin is the largest organ that we have, by the way. Unless you have a Stein.
All right.
Go ahead. I apologize.
All right. New topic. What do you want?
Let me go movie.
Okay. This is I don't know if you'll get this one. We'll see. What cult classic movie contains the line, quote, "Give me some sugar, baby"?
My gosh. What this is 80s, 90s.
Yeah. I can give you hints a little bit.
Well, what comes to mind is Pretty Woman.
No. Very different.
I feel like George Costanza's character from Pretty Woman said something like that.
Give me a little sugar, baby.
Ooh, so you were doing
again. I don't know if that's the way it's said in the movie or not.
Yeah. Well,
so it's from a horror movie. Well, a horror comedy movie.
I got it. It is a Tim Burton film.
Nope.
Oh, Jaws. No.
Nope.
Is it a horror film? Is it The Shining?
Nope.
I give up. Rocky Horror.
Nope.
I give up. Oh no! Wait! Don't tell me. And I swear I'm not looking at it. It's the dentist. That plant.
Nope. Little Shop of Horrors. No, it's not.
It's not Little Shop of Horrors.
Mm-mm.
This is such a generic line. I think it's said in every third film.
Yeah, it's Bob Haynes had it first, but it is the film Army of Darkness. I was going to say, I don't think you knew it.
Never seen it.
It's a sequel to the Evil Dead movies from the 80s.
Oh, I have seen it then.
Yeah.
I saw Evil Dead in a theater.
Samantha Dawn Kingston got it right too.
Army of Darkness. Well, I am 0 for 2 right now.
Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a very, very tough one. All right, give me another category. Any category.
So what did that plant say?
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Give me another one. Give me tech. The bottom one.
Oh yeah, you got this. What was the name of President Ronald Reagan's outlandish defense system that he proposed in 1983?
Is it Star Wars?
It is Star Wars.
Yeah.
Was it outlandish?
He loved Star Wars, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what? Because he said Star Wars. He named that thing Star Wars. And then he called Russia the evil empire, which he got from Star Wars.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
He loves Star Wars.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, I do too.
Here, can I ask you this question? I just want to hear you try to answer this one. Another tech one. What digital pet was first sold in 1996 by Bondi, the company Bondi? Digital pet was sold by Bondi company in 1996.
The name of the digital pet.
Yep.
All right, I'm going back in time and I'm thinking of I know this is not correct, but I remember when the pet rock was the thing.
Yeah, it's not the pet rock.
But this would have been after.
It was like this size, like little digital thing. There was a name for it. Yeah. Somebody in the chat's already got it. So
I'm over here in the private chat.
Okay.
Okay, give me a clue on the name. Actually, describe what it looks like to me, if you can.
So I remember them being almost like oval shaped, and they had like a little tiny screen on them, and they would you had to tend to them, you had to feed them at times, or type of thing. It had a name that was a very from another country's name.
Oh. So it's
shaped, I guess it had Japanese tinged name to it.
It was shaped like an egg.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it had like a tiny little screen on it, right?
Yep. And I think you could hook it up on a keychain or something. You kind of carried it with you. Again, I was too old for this, but I think my first son had one of these.
Oh yeah, that was the Meow Meow.
Right. Yeah, you got it. What was it?
How did I pronounce it right? How's it spelled?
Nope. No. I mean, you were completely off. I was just trying to be nice. It was the Tamagotchi.
Oh, I just spelled it wrong. I pronounced it wrong.
Was that it? You meant to say Tamagotchi?
Pronounced Tamagotchi. Yes.
Yeah. So Ray had it right.
I feel like
Jennifer had it. Different spellings, but we're going to accept different spellings. It's okay.
Tamagotchi.
Michael Sullivan fit on the keychain. Bob Haynes.
I am not good at this. Pikachu had a version.
Oh yeah. And Ray
you ever get the Pikachu?
No, that was again. My kids did. Not me.
Same here.
You know, I was in the old G.I. Joe and what else?
I mean,
the old Star Wars toys.
Yeah, Pikachu had already come, and I mean, we were past the toy phase. But I remember the game on your phone where you would go out and look for these Pikachus out in the real world by like the maps on your phone. It was a thing, and people were getting hit by cars. People were getting.
Oh, that was just a few years ago. That's still going on. That's the Pokemon Go.
Pokemon, right? A Pokemon game. That's what I'm thinking of.
There you
go. Okay.
All right, John.
One more.
One more. Who released the best-selling album of her career in 1998? Who released the best-selling album of her long 35-year career in 1998? You know this performer very, very well right now.
Cher.
There you go. That's it.
I'm proud to know that one. In fact, if I could turn back time.
What would you do if you could turn back time?
If I could find a way,
right,
I would go back to the things that hurt you, and then you'd stay.
Oh,
that's a Cher song. In fact, nice. I wonder if people did the sharing today of this video. It's never too late to share. In fact, when we say good night and goodbye, you can hit share right then. Then maybe someone else will watch it later, and we will grow as a show. Thank you. Everyone's saying share, except for Lethea, who got it wrong, and Michael Evans Sullivan, who got it wrong.
But you know what? I probably would have guessed Tina Turner also.
Yeah.
I really would have.
Had I not known that you were trying to help me because share, we've been doing our thing.
Yeah.
I probably would have got that wrong. I probably would have said Celine Dion, or I would have said Shania Twain or something. But very good.
I don't know if they had a 35-year career at that point or not, but probably Tina Turner and Cher, I think both kind of did. We're close to it. All right, cool.
All right. So me and Heffron are still going to do the town swap. We just haven't figured out the details of it. Looking forward to doing that, though. I'm going to go to his town and do a show, and he's going to introduce me to all his hometown stomps and restaurants and favorite places. And I'll do a show, and he'll introduce me to his crowd. And then I'll do the same. I'll bring him down here to Hickory. We'll do the same thing. I'll take him to
John Heffron comes to Hickory. That's going to be good.
I want to take him to Wayno's Silver Bullet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If anybody who's not from this area or never been to Hickory and you ever have a chance, that is the place to go.
It's a step back in time. If we could turn back time, we don't have to say if. It's happening in Hickory. If you want to go back in time, come to Wayno's Silver Bullet. And I'm not saying this to disparage them. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like, what year do you think it is in there? Like
it feels like Urban Cowboy year, whatever that was, like 79, 80.
It's got a Gillies feel to it. The stools at the bar are saddles. You literally have to saddle up at the bar. You can bring your own liquor in there that you can brown bag it. Yes, Ken, I did know that. You can go outside. They got a huge outdoor area that's brand new, actually. It's got an outdoor stage, an outdoor bar. It looks really cool in there. And they have live music and DJs, and people still dance. and they still slow dance there. And I think we've talked about this. Me and Heffron have talked about this before. We need to bring back slow dancing, because now if you go out dancing, it's all about just getting up on you and grinding your junk and bumping uglies and stuff. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But there's no romance. And so, but you can still do the slow dancing at Wayno's Silver Bullet. I don't know. I think we should give up on Heff.
Yeah, I think so. It's been an hour 15.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to make it.
I don't think he's going to make it, but maybe should we talk about the Grammys then, or just at least the Bill Burr thing without Heff, or do you want to save it for another future episode? We could do it tomorrow on Country-ish, although
that's
it's
true.
Not really a
country-ish
thing, but we could.
Yeah, it's still something to catch up on. Might as well.
Yeah. All right. We'll save it. We'll tease that topic. Come back here tomorrow night at 8 p.m. because we'll be doing a new show called Country-ish. And we've got lots to talk about, and it's going to be a fun show. We're going to be getting drunk for St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to go ahead and warn you. It's going to get crazy up in here tomorrow. Alan,
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
That's right. So I'll plug this show one more time. Go to heffronandreap.com. Help out this podcast. Help us grow. Hit the share button. Go to Heffron and Reap. Be a Patreon supporter, and then maybe you can zoom into the show like Rick and Steve. I'm saying that right?
Nope. You said Rick and Shane.
Sorry. Rick and Shane.
We'll go ahead and plug Heffron's special.
Check out John Heffron's special, Middle Class Funny, on Amazon Prime. And just, check out John Reap's special, Ginger Beard Man, on Amazon Prime. It's hilarious. And I'll just end it with this. For the Alan Jackson, I am John Reap. Take us out, Rick Sanford, the third.
You've been listening to the smooth sounds of Heffron and Reap. The show is over, but come back next week, same Reap time, same Heffron channel, for more comedy conversations, music, A's Church, and the life and times of the quarantine comedian. Always expect the unexpected, and who knows where the conversations will go. And as always, remember to rate, review, subscribe, and share. Peace.
Since you love the Heffron and Reap show, please go to iTunes and let them know. Rank the show and leave a comment. We don't care what you write, They, Heffron and Reap, have low self-esteem.